Pop off. You good?
Yeah.
Get this set up. Couple of things we get set up beforehand. Yep. Gimme.
You guys were drinking cup waters. I mean, cuck waters.
What yours says?
No.
Mine's cuck water.
Imagine you get.
From the tap.
Oh my god, we should start that as a trend. Every time you're fucking some dude's bros, give him one of these.
A delicious cuck water. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Send me your money. Give me your money. Thank you for becoming a member for 12 months. Notice me, senpai. Hello, Devil Alex. How you doing, buddy? And congratulations, 12 months as a member. It's officially been a year of you being propagandized by an Italian piece of shit. Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers. We got Trivv and Endemic here. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
Yo.
There we go. It's gonna be the usual, guys. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but we're gonna give you, a couple of minutes for people to roll in. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? Good. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's straight liquor in a can.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You never had one?
I have, but not in a long time.
That's only 7%. This one's 12.5. You wanna switch?
That's 12.5?
This is a Four Loko.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
The original Ford Locos that were killing people.
Now I understand why you're actually supposed to cut these with water.
Yeah, that's why I put mine in ice.
That's only 7.
I know, that's diabolical.
Let
me smell yours. Let me just smell it. That actually doesn't even smell alcoholic.
You want to taste it?
Yeah, give me one little taste.
Don't dinosaur roar. Oh, let's not figure out dinosaur roar again.
Cheers.
Yo, what the fuck? Like, that's not even good. That's just straight up like tequila. Stay hydrated. Yeah, no, I do have to stay hydrated. I did get a bottle of water. Okay, now kiss. You're going to have to donate $40,000 for one kiss, and you still won't get the kiss. I'll just get $40,000.
You get, $40,000, you'll get the kiss.
Yeah. Can we talk about Kash Patel's email got hacked? I got that ready to go. I do want to see, like, dude, yo, whoever fucking hacked Kash Patel's email, can we get his nudes?
So somebody...
He has to have nudes.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, what do you got? Can I pull it up on this?
No, I just gotta let you read it on here.
All right. I bet it was his girlfriend. You mean his Mossad agent, his handler? Yeah, no, probably. What is this? I would not reply to that. I would not reply to that.
Nope.
That's a fed. That's a fed. Hi, Daddy. Hello, Brody Mans. How are you, son? Are you doing all right? You got a docu-tussie for me? We already got a shitload of links, but I will take a quick gander at the Daily Bugle. Let's see. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I look good as shit, too. What were
you doing? Finger fucking the fucking keyboard?
What the fuck is this? Hold on. What do we got here? We got, why did Bob the Builder build the Berlin Wall? Oh, I know that YouTube channel. I know what that is. We'll take a look at that. Valenti Simp made this edit. What the fuck is this gonna be? Hey!
Mind if I fuck your ass?
Wow.
No,
you can't fuck my ass. You just can't fuck my ass.
Is that okay? Is this what I was...
Fuck my ass.
What the fuck? This was about something Trump said when Trump was like, we're gonna make a deal with the Iranians. And it's like, you know what the deal's gonna be?
This is crazy.
Can you fuck my ass?
Mind if I fuck your ass?
Hey, you need to tell him to stop.
Who's that?
Brad.
What is that?
No. Careful, we are live. I haven't been able to catch any of your streams live in a while. I'm glad I'm here for this one. Thank you for the $5, Mather. I appreciate that. What I just roll up into? I don't fucking know, dude. I didn't make this.
No, you can't fuck my ass.
Dude, I wish I knew what context this was, because it had to have context.
Had to.
Brother, there's no context that can save you from this.
Is there a Daily Bugle of the day? No bugle. No bugle? What the fuck is this? You woke snowflakes don't get it. Trump is going to make life so much better. I like that. Although is this AI generated? It better not be. It better not be. What is this? Great power comes great responsibility. Andrew Tate. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nope.
No, you're good. You're good. We are so fucked. The bugle is weekly. I see. The bugle is weekly. Understood.
Now they're telling you about your shit.
Yeah, well, I don't make the bugle. They make the fucking bugle. They make the bugle. All right, guys. So we got a lot to talk about. I'm thinking of just off the rippy, just starting here. I want to keep this for the very end because that's absolutely hilarious. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to kirk in? Let's
I
lock
don't want to
in.
get shot in my neck.
Everybody kirk in.
Everybody kirk in.
Kirk in. Let me know when you're kirked in, and then we will begin. Trivv and Endemic have YouTube channels? They
Speaking
do.
of shots.
Oh, yeah, another cheers. They do have YouTube channels, and I'm going to link them in the description when the stream is over. Wow. Jesus Christ, this is hard to even drink. Valenti and friends, love you, man. Keep on doing good work for the future. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I can barely read sometimes. RFK sounds like a Charlie Kirk survivor. That's actually hilarious. Oh my God, that's what Charlie Kirk would have sounded like if he survived.
Absolutely not.
Listen, everybody.
Nah, it would have been. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Charlie Kirk, and they tried to take me out. Please.
Salute from Wisconsin. Have you taken a look at our Democratic governor primary race? No, I have not.
Black people. Sorry.
Well, I didn't say that. He did. Can we get a Bella Ciao? That's a good idea. I mean, I don't know if they know the song, the lyrics, but I'm gonna hit you with a Bella Ciao in the morning. Why the fuck am I freaking out in the background? It's because it's glitching and there's too many donations coming in. Let's reset that. All right, fuck it. Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi senta di morir. All right, now send me money, send me money. Send me money, and it's tweaking back there. It's tweaking. Oh, I might have to reset that. Let's get Mao Zedong Piker on there.
Somebody said they haven't seen me since they left TikTok.
There he is. There he is. All right, now you can get your donations back in there. Thank you very much.
He said he stayed in key this time. Damn, you really be on beat.
Yeah, no, I sing that every fucking morning. It's the only way that I won't wake up. I'll be like, if I don't say Bella Ciao, I will never wake up. All right, regardless, are you guys kirked in and ready to dive? Let's do it.
Ready to die?
Hell divers, ready to dive.
Oh, ready to die. Well, they're ready to die too.
Yeah, you're all ready to die.
hell diving.
This is the
You're
Legion.
dying.
Y'all ready? All right. So wait, let me just make sure I know exactly what we're gonna start with. USA workers, Iranian missiles. Oh, that one's on.
Somebody said, "Did you guys smoke the green cigs I gave y'all?"
Oh, that's probably Nelson.
What green cigs?
He gave Endemic green cigarettes. They were delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Are they weed cigarettes?
Yeah, it's in my car.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna wait for that to hit 8 seconds. We're definitely invading Karg Island tonight. It is, what is it, March 27th, 2026. I'm calling it. And now it could be tonight or it could be at like 2 a.m. meeting tomorrow. But hi, how are you? I'm Chris Valenti. Welcome to the Valenti VOD. I'm here with my boys Trivv and Endemic. Hello, gentlemen. Say hello.
What's up, nigga?
Yeah, that's what he said. I didn't say that. And, we're going to be, we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be talking about how the Pentagon is preparing for the final blow of the Iran war, which is exactly what they said about Iraq multiple fucking times. So that's going to escalate. I think it's going to be tonight because Trump loves his Friday night military operations. Granted, a big part of the reason why he does that is for market manipulation, right? The market's closed on a Friday. Him and all of his people, they'll start buying the S&P 500 and selling their oil stocks, knowing that he's going to bomb the ever-loving fuck out of them and, fuck up the entire global economy. So that's a big part of what he's doing. We have a lot to talk about today. Other than that, we have, what do we got? We've got some clips of the Iranian strike on the Negev facility, which is
What'd you call me?
Well, I didn't say that. I did not say that. We're gonna watch some clips of the Iranians bombing the Negev facility, which is where they the Israeli dogmen make their white phosphorus, which is what is that, a thermo weapon or a thermal weapon? It burns so fucking hot, nothing can put it out.
Are you talking about white phosphorus?
Yeah. And it's also, I'm pretty sure, a war crime. You cannot
It's
drop
like right
it.
above napalm, right?
Yeah, no, it's worse than napalm, I believe. It's like next to impossible to put out. It's a chemical weapon. Oh, well, even worse. Anyway, we have a lot to talk about and not much time to do it. Before we do, I want to remind you, I am Chris Valenti. This is Real Independent Media. I've never had a conversation with a billionaire, a government, an advertiser, a PAC. So if you do want to help support this channel financially, there's a couple of ways you could do that. You could buy merch, like the posters behind me. You can click the thanks button down below to tip me directly. You can click the join button down below to become a member. And you can become a patron on Patreon. Big shouts out to everybody who's ever donated to the channel. You keep this shit going, and I am simply a megaphone for you.
He's also for sale.
He is for sale. sale. You know, if you're looking for a zazzy ass white boy, he is for sale. Endemic flips his hair more than me. Wow. Yeah, but Malenti, you also have like paper thin hair, like very, very thin.
So is that how much? 350.
Member for 350.
Okay, we're lowballing again. That's crazy.
Absolute lowball.
You talk back. We went over this last night.
All right, so first thing I want to start off with, guys, is this. The Pentagon says that they're preparing for a massive final blow of the Iran war. I am not subscribing to Axios, so I'm just going to read you the tip top here. The Pentagon is developing military options for a, quote, final blow in Iran that could include the use of ground forces and a massive bombing campaign, according to 2 U.S. officials and 2 sources with the knowledge. So I firmly believe that shit's gonna begin tonight. And didn't we send in like another, I think there's like 50,000 total US troops in the fucking region, right?
Well, there's 50,000 what I read is there's 50,000 soldiers on standby, that have standby orders from the Pentagon.
That's true.
I don't know if there's 50,000 over there. I know right now it's probably in the 10,000 range.
I thought it was 50,000 if you include all the sailors. You know, I mean, granted, I don't think that that's considered like a soldier, but if you're talking about just troops in total, I thought it was somewhere between like 40 and 50,000. Regardless, because of this imminent U.S. invasion, the Iranians activated over 1 million IRGC troops to defend from the imminent U.S. invasion. So I do think it's absolutely going to be a fucking slaughter, especially if Trump actually decides to deploy 2,000 of the 82nd Airborne and just drop them right on the coast of Iran by the Strait of Hormuz. I think that's fucking suicide. Right. Oh, yeah, it says right here, based on reports from March 2026, there's between 40,000 and 50,000 U.S. service members in the Middle East region. That does track. I'm just going to shrink this chat box a little bit so you guys can see Endemic better. There we go. Isn't he pretty? Isn't he so handsome? All right, so I want to show you guys a little catch up on Trump's truth. So here's what we got from Trump so far since last night. NATO nations have done absolutely nothing to help with the lunatic nation, now military decimated, of Iran. The USA needs nothing from NATO, but never forget this very important point in time, President Donald J. Trump. So the messaging makes no fucking sense, because he says we won the war, then he says we lost the war, then he begs for help, including begging the Chinese, then he says that we got everything under control and we don't need any fucking help, and now he's bitching. And also, can we stop pretending like Iran is militarily defeated? Why the fuck do they keep on saying that?
Because all their leadership's dead and Donald Trump correlates winning to leadership. He thinks if he dies,
that we would lose.
We would just lose.
Yeah, because
the government would fall apart.
He thinks it's like chess. He thinks that he's the king. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He doesn't understand it's going to be a decade of fucking death and destruction if we don't.
No, but my thing is, I fully believe that we destroy their Air Force and Navy, but that's not a flex. Their Air Force is like 40 fucking years old. Their Navy was literally like a couple of fucking salty Splatoon looking ass ships. But that doesn't matter. It's 2026. You know what matters? Your Shahed drones and the interceptors.
Well, what I was gonna tell, like I said to him the other day, is they're one of those countries, which there's many of, and we're not one of them. When like a majority of their leadership dies, they'll run that shit from a cave.
Yes.
Like they don't care about the capital.
They have contingency.
They get bombed Tehran all they want. Like you bomb DC, we won't know what to do for a few months.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. You bomb Tehran, they're gonna be like, oh, let's go to the caves.
I feel like every Middle Eastern nation probably has a contingency plan for Western bombs killing their leadership.
And they said they've been prepping for ground invasion. They've been waiting. They're literally saying,
anybody thinks
we know at the end of the day there has to be boots on the ground. That's what we're waiting.
If anybody thinks Putin really lives in Moscow, you're a stupid idiot.
No, he lives in the Winter Palace. But where is
you're a moron.
New Iranian propaganda video? They posted a new propaganda video, and it is absolutely fucking gas.
Wait, another one?
Is this the one that we watched the other day?
Yeah, that's
the one from yesterday.
That's the first one.
Trivv, you got the other one on your Instagram account?
No, not fully, but I have a part of it, yes. You want the full one?
Nah, we'll just watch what you got. You guys have to see this. Do I have to type in who is? I probably got to type in who is.
Man. I'm banned on many social media apps.
Under Trivv?
Trivv and King Trivv.
I think, Trivv got like, what, 10 million fucking views on this?
On the first one, yeah.
This one? Okay, check.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
And then the other one, the one with the screenshot in the background. That apparently Iran media has posted. It's a Lego animation of fucking Donald Trump. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. You crossed the ocean just to find your grave.
This is fucking crazy.
Sacrifice your own boys for a lie. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Make America great again. Yo, Tails, this shit crazy. Yeah, make America great again now. You will see what
Jesus
happens, yeah.
Christ.
Watch this.
Can the Iranians say that word?
It was
He said
nigga.
nigga.
Make he just said, look at his face. He's so traumatized. He's like, no way, you just said that on here.
He
right?
said, "Oh,
Nigga.
nigga, make Iran great again." Jesus Christ!
Look,
Put it in,
look, I said it
bro.
right there. Look, bro, you look so like, Trivv, are you gonna hit him? He looks so perplexed.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought you just did it. I thought that's it. You did it.
Career done.
Protecting the soil while you sacrifice soldiers to pay for your spoil. You thought you ran the globe, sitting on your throne. Now we turning every base into a bed of stone. It's a slaughterhouse, a trap you couldn't see. Welcome to the graveyard
Yo.
of your vanity.
Having that have an end date is diabolical. That's diabolical shit, dude. That type of shit that would get the Secret Service at your door if you did that in the U.S.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? People keep saying to me, like, how do you know Americans didn't make that? I said, they would be in jail.
Yeah, you know, you'd be in prison. You would be in
Nobody
prison.
in America made that.
That is so
The
fucking
other one
crazy.
is the other ones I posted are worse. I have all of them on there.
Where's the other one?
So that's that.
this is
one.
the newest
Breaking
one.
fucking news: Iran has dropped another diss track video in Lego form. It's 2 minutes long. I'm about to show you a snippet of it here. This is a screenshot from the video. 1 second.
That's fucking Moloch and Ball, dude.
Yes.
Mind you, this video is 2 minutes long. This is just 30, 40 seconds.
The hand, bro. The blue hand.
The bruise. Oh my god! Pause this.
What?
I just realized they dropped this before the hack came out.
Did they drop it before
Yes.
that? Oh, shit. Yo, that's low.
We
That's
just got
low
information about
stupid
that
hard.
this morning. They made this last night.
Well, I actually bet it probably happened at the same time, and we just got the information a little bit later, because I guarantee you there was a panic when Cash got hacked, because then everybody was worried that they probably also
if
got
anybody
hacked.
ever questions if this was an Iran video, there you go. Because they hacked the fuck out of him. Sorry, go ahead.
That's somebody said I didn't even notice those guys behind Chris. You're out of your fucking mind. You guys are out of your fucking mind. Trump Strait of Hormuz deadline as Wall Street as the biggest loss in the war. I'll watch that later. I'm gonna see the rest of this fucking banger ass propaganda. Oh, what do we need to watch the whole
Breaking
thing?
fucking news: Iran.
That
has
is
dropped another-
that's fucking crazy. That's fucking
Did you see
hilarious.
the one with Netanyahu and Trump praying to the ball statue?
I did. I saw that one. I'll show you guys that one later. But first, I want to show you the last couple of tweets here. So then he tweets this out. He goes, "The Iranian negotiators are very different and strange. They are begging us to make a deal, which they should be doing since they have been militarily obliterated with zero chance of a comeback. And yet they publicly state that they are only looking at our proposal. Wrong! They better get serious soon before it is too late, because once that happens, there is no turning back, and it won't be pretty." President DJT. Now, I always, as you know, I consider that a nuclear threat, bro. For you to be able to say that there's no turning back, the only that's a nuke.
No turning back. It won't be pretty. Yeah.
That's a fucking nuke. That's how I'll send that message out. We got more here. When is enough for our Republican senators? There comes a time where you must do what should be done a long time ago, and something with the lunatic Democrats will do on day one if they ever get the chance. Luigi's going crazy in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Terminate the filibuster and get our airports and everything else moving again. Oh, speaking of, guys, the Senate actually folded. The Republican Senate folded, and they approved a bill that funds TSA. Excuse me. That funds TSA, but does not fund ICE or DHS. So the TSA, the airport line should end relatively soon.
It's because the Democrats chose not to be pussies this time.
I think for one, well, all the Democrats have to do right now is just like cover themselves in mud and stick to a tree. And just let everybody watch how terrible Republican leadership is when they have all three branches of government. You know, like, and the thing is, I want the Democrats to fight back. I'm pissed about that, but I understand why they're doing absolutely fucking nothing. Because they're like, if we just shut up, Everyone will see how terrible Republican leadership is. Endemic, where's start demic? Put Brody in the corner for 60 seconds to think about how stupid that shit is.
Fuck that. Jump that nigga. Beat his ass.
What did he say?
Fuck, doesn't matter. Fuck him up.
Thank you for the $2. Thank you for the $2.
That was stupid.
Oh my God, you fucking muted him. Why would you actually mute him?
That was stupid.
You guys follow orders so well. Oh my God.
That joke was weak as fuck. Don't you ever do that again. They said mink, 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 mink. They started jumping him. They started just beating the fuck up.
Okay, a couple more. Obviously, hits you the terminate the filibuster.
There's another one. Beat him up too. Fuck him up too. Mute him too. You say it. They listen to you.
No, you fucking mute him and then throw him in the dungeon and then execute his balls. Okay, I want that man's testicles now,
nigga.
Exactly,
nigga.
No, it's fine. All right, I got another tweet for you. As per Iranian government request, please let this statement serve to represent that I am pausing the period of energy plant destruction by 10 days to Monday, April 6, 2026 at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Motherfuckers telling us, yo, you guys know this is all bullshit. He's not gonna bomb them on April.
No.
This is. I think Trump thinks that he's smart. Right?
He does. He thinks this is clever.
He thinks that he's like, I'm going to fake them out. Watch this.
Yes.
I'm going to tell them that the bombs come next week, and then I'm going to bomb them tonight, Friday, March 27th. I'm
He's
telling
done it like 4 times.
I know. I think he's an absolute fucking retard.
He's like, hey,
gonna do it.
4 days from now, I will bomb the absolute fuck out of you, and then he does it the next day.
Yeah,
Look,
that's what I think.
Him.
All right.
I got him, folks.
So this is what I was telling you about, guys. Senate agrees to fund DHS except for ICE and CBP in a bid to end extreme airport delays. So it looks like TSA is going to get funded. Let's play this clip for you.
Into our newsroom right now. Just in the past few minutes, President Trump just announced he's signing an emergency order to pay TSA workers even without a funding deal in Congress. It comes after another day of long lines at airports and as Congress was on track to go on recess tomorrow without a deal. Tom Costello is tracking all of this for us. So, Tom, how would this work?
Well, I think that's yet to be determined. We are on day 41 here, as you know, of the TSA working without pay. And not only them, Coast Guard as well. We've had 3- and 4-hour lines at various airports across the country. And tomorrow, the TSA is expected to miss yet another paycheck. 50,000 of these officers going without pay now for more than a month. And we now
I have a solution to all the airport problems. You should make being an air traffic controller like $300,000 a year. Like a wildly high paying job. Make it really prestigious. Maybe even like give them like pictures all over the airports of, because those people are literally like fucking heroes. If they fuck up in their job, 200 people die.
And they go to jail.
And they go to, it's got to be, I think, probably the most stressful job you could possibly fucking have.
Surgery is
that guy was by himself.
Surgery is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but you're not by yourself. You have a team of surgeons.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and Gaza.
Sometimes it's one doctor and fucking like a bunch of nurses.
I guess you're right. Well, that's the thing. That's surgery on one person. You're doing surgery on a fucking airplane full of people.
On an entire airport.
I do want to say something, being that I do the news and stuff and I analyze shit very well. He only did this because he knew that the Republicans caved.
Yeah.
So he only signed the emergency order because fucking Mike Johnson and all them in the Senate and the House were like, hey, we're going to fold. Like,
well, he also can now take credit for
exactly.
it. He's going to say, I decided to pay our TSA work.
Yeah, he creates the problem and then swoops in with the solution.
Yeah, he puts a Band-Aid on a bullet wound and then wants thanks for shooting you.
It's like an angry white businessman who comes home from a long day at work at a bar beating his wife and go fucks his assistant.
Verbatim.
Nationwide of 11% people not showing up to work.
Look at this guy. What was you so happy for? Nah, go back to that son of a bitch. Why the fuck is you smiling and shit with your stupid ass?
Here he comes.
For more than a month, and we now have call-out rates nationwide of 11%. People.
You know what? Pause it. Niggas like that make my ass itch. Why the fuck is you so goddamn happy? And everybody in this line mad. Look at the dude behind him. Look at the black dude behind him. He pissed and he mad than a motherfucker right now.
So they can find another job. So
that
in the
nigga
last
hot.
few minutes, the president went on Truth Social and he said this: "I'm going to sign an order."
Oh, I didn't read this one. Should I pull this up? Let's see.
Yeah. The radical left Democrats.
Because this guy, let's just compare the way that this motherfucker is going to read it. This is why, guys, I say all the time, you need to read Trump's tweets in his voice, even if you're just doing it in your conscience, your subconscious, because when you read it with like a normal functioning person's voice, it can make him sound relatively reasonable. But
showing all 32 is diabolical.
Showing all 32 what?
His teeth.
Oh.
Because he smiles so hard.
Secretary of Homeland Security.
That motherfucker black.
This is what he posted. He goes, the radical left Democrats and their leader, crying Chuck Schumer, have made it very clear where they stand, and that is on the side of criminal illegal aliens and not the American people. They are refusing to fund immigration enforcement unless the Republicans agree to their open border policies, which will never, ever happen again. They almost destroyed our country, allowing 25 million people. Pause. Have you guys noticed that that number just keeps going up?
Yes.
That, like, when he was originally a U.S. aircraft carrier was forced to retreat, fucking where and which aircraft carrier?
The one that caught fire in the laundry room?
Oh, dude, that's because our boys are lighting fires and, like, shitting in the toilets too much. They're like, I don't want to go to Iran. But let me say something. When Trump was running for president, he started off by saying there was 7 million undocumented immigrants. Then it moved to 9, and then 12, and then 15, and 25 million. That number's going to keep going, and I think that their end goal is 65 million, because that's the Latino population entirely. Even if you were born in the United States, 65 million Latinos in the U.S. I think they're going to keep on encroaching closer and closer.
Tweeted it.
No, they said Stephen Miller. You're talking about?
No,
he said he wants to deport 200 million people.
No, that one psycho specifically said it was during. No, she said she was talking about feeding 60 million people to gators.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about the Latino lady?
No, not Laura Loomer. Yo, it might have been Laura Loomer. Which one of those cunts was like, yeah, like, just, like, we got to get 65 million people, like, in Alligator Alcatraz. I forgot which one it was.
I got something to say.
Go for it.
Laura Loomer's a whore. We don't listen to whores.
I hate Laura fucking
say that on
Loomer.
here?
Yeah, no, you can say you got to be a little bit careful. You can't hit it too hard because she's not an elected official. Right, which means that there's different standards. If you're like, if I can call Trump like a dumbass piece of shit, I fucking hate you, and there's nothing you can do. There's a New York Times versus Sullivan Supreme Court case where if you're criticizing elected officials, you can pretty much go as hard as you want. But when you're a private person, that could be like defamation.
Did you get in trouble, or can I get in trouble?
My channel would get in trouble, and if they really wanted, they would get you. You know what I'm saying? But calling her a dumb fucking cunt doesn't matter.
So I call her whore though.
No, you can call her a fucking whore.
She's a whore.
Yeah, no, so is Caroline Leavitt. You're not an elected official, and you're a dumb fucking whore.
She fucks dead bodies.
That's crazy.
The dude's 60, he's 70 or something.
Yeah, he's almost a corpse. He's almost a corpse. We're talking. We're being facetious here. Yeah. We're being facetious here, folks.
I'm my bad.
No, it's okay. This motherfucker's trying to put himself on the dollar bill now. I'm pretty sure he is on the dollar bill.
He's
now.
signing it in June.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty much guaranteed. All right, let's finish this. 25 million people to enter from prisons, mental institutions, and insane asylums. Those that are drug dealers and thousands of murderers, many of whom killed more than one person. Because the Democrats have recklessly created a true national crisis, I am using my authorities under the law to protect our great country, and I always will do. Therefore, I am going to sign an order instructing the Secretary of Homeland Security, Mark Wayne Mullen. Yeah, no more Kristi Noem. They tossed her ass to the fucking curb, bro. To address this emergency situation and to quickly stop the Democrat chaos at the airports. It is not an easy thing to do, but I'm going to do it. I want to thank our hardworking TSA agents and also ICE for the incredible help that they've given us at the airports. ICE did literally nothing. They were doing nothing. I will not allow the radical left Democrats to hold our country hostage any longer. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. All right, so he's a bumbling fucking retard, as we all know. Let's let him finish here.
Mullen, to immediately pay our TSA agents in order to address this. Republicans have blamed Democrats. This is an emergency order taking unused funds, apparently, to pay the TSA officers. Tom,
it was Laura Loomer, by the way, the one who's, Laura Loomer was the one who's like 65 million.
What? Time out. What unused funds?
What do you mean?
He just said Donald Trump's using unused funds to pay TSA.
I wonder if they've. All right, I guarantee you they haven't gone through the 150 billion that was given to ICE. There's no shot that they went through all 100.
No, that was the reason why what's her name got fired. They're broke.
Oh, so they did use it all.
Yeah, that was the main reason why they fired her. Kristi Noem spent all the money, and they were like, "Well, where's the budget at, bitch?" And then she's like, "I don't know."
I have no idea what extra money they're fucking talking about.
Dude, they spent like so much money on just like dinner.
Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When the budget starts to run out, if you don't spend all the money in your budget, your next budget will be less because then you didn't need it. So, like, is it absolutely fucking sacrilegious that they did that shit? Yes. Does it make sense? Also, yes. Anyway, Pentagon weighs sending 10,000 more combat troops to the Middle East. Jesus fucking Christ. The White House and the Pentagon are considering sending at least 10,000 additional combat troops to the Middle East. Did you like the way I said white there with a little H? Okay. According to a senior U.S. defense official, why it matters. What is that? Which one?
Oh, you're good. I was gonna let you keep going.
If the Trump regime decides to send extra troops, it will significantly increase the number of combat troops that the U.S. has in the region. It is another signal that the U.S. ground operation in Iran is being seriously prepared. The massive surge of troops is being considered as the Führer says the U.S. is negotiating with Iran on a deal to end the war. Iranian officials haven't agreed yet. Dude, that's how you know how fucking tilted biased this entire argument is. To like say the word yet, like it's guaranteed that they're going to agree to it. To hold a high-level meeting with the U.S., and they are suspicious that the U.S. diplomatic push is another trick. It's almost like during Midnight fucking Hammer, Trump bombed them during negotiations, and then immediately at the start of Operation Epstein Fury, they didn't just bomb them during the negotiations, the Iranians fucking agreed to the negotiations, and then 2 hours later, we fucking bombed them. God damn, Daddy needs a blinker.
If anybody wants to understand in full context, if you're stupid, that's like back in the 1700s and 1800s, inviting a bunch of rebel slaves to like a dinner with the U.S. president and going, "Hey, all you blacks, come on."
Like no, but like rebel leaders.
Yeah,
it'd be like inviting.
Nah, they do them all. They're black. Nah,
Yeah,
this back in the day, they're doing them all.
No, fair point, but
they're doing them all.
It would be like, you know what this reminds me of? The Red Wedding.
Ooh.
This is the Red Wedding. Like you're inviting them to the Red Wedding.
Oh my God.
And they're not fucking stupid,
Nah, this
bro.
is what Aegon did to Dorne. You don't know Game of Love?
I didn't read.
You don't know any of
I
that.
can't read.
So you know what the Dornish are, right?
Yes.
Middle Eastern.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And then Aegon like tried to trick them a couple times by inviting them to King's Landing.
Trojan horse shit.
Yeah, and they were like, "We're not doing that, nigga." And then what they would do, they would abandon that castle. Oh my God. What the fuck? Somebody get George R. R. Martin on the phone. He knows something.
Dude, George is a time traveling.
Bro, one of the things that
gremlin.
the Dornish did, because there was dragons, is they would abandon the cities
And retreat
and into the mountains.
Oh, so then they burn the cities, there'd be nobody fucking
There'd be
there.
nobody there, and they did this for years.
So the Iranians are the Dornish.
Yes.
And our
The
new
dragons are bombs.
the dragons are bombs.
Yeah.
Wow, this actually
Do you want to know how
tracks.
they conquered Dorne?
How?
Marriage.
Oh, that tracks.
That was it.
Oh, they're gonna do Baron, bro. He's already called the Baron. They're gonna get Baron to marry like the daughter of like the fucking new Ayatollah or some shit. And then they're gonna declare the new Ayatollah is gonna be Marcus Aurelius Rubius, and he's gonna fucking run that land and call it like New Trumpica or some shit.
I have a theory. This is off topic. I'll be quick because I know you got a stream to do.
No, you're good.
I believe that Marco Rubio is going to step down eventually and become the new world leader for the Southern Hemisphere.
Oh yeah, the global south.
And he's going to be and he's going to
El Grande Liberador Marco Rubius. Oh, it's gonna be great. They're gonna treat Iran like Arrakis. My dune, my dirt, my Iran.
What did he say? My knife chip and shatter.
May my blade chip and shatter. May my blade chip and shatter. Dude, I would pay to see Trump in a boxing match with the Ayatollah before he died, like the old ones, because they're both in their 80s. Like, oh, that would be so fucking sick. I guarantee you the Ayatollah would have bodied him. All right. More news from the Washington Post. U.S. uses hundreds of Tomahawk missiles on Iran, alarming some at the Pentagon. What they mean by alarming some is that we don't have the ammo for this shit.
No.
Before all this, guys, we had 5 days of munitions for a hot war with China.
More than 850 have been fired.
I'm convinced that we don't have any ammo for a hot war with China.
A Tomahawk missile costs between $1.3 million and $3.6.
Okay, so this is like, what's 3.6 million times 850? What is that? That's
Somebody else do it.
Yeah, one of you fucking do that.
It's like 1.2 billion or some shit.
Nah, it's more than that.
More than 850 have been fired in just 4 weeks. People familiar with the matter said, raising concerns about the weapon's limited supply. I'm also concerned about its fucking capability, because are you telling me you fired 850 Tomahawk missiles and Iran is still standing? Oh, I'm on YouTube featured. Fuck yeah. That cost $3 billion, by the way. That's fucking egregious. The U.S. military has fired more than 850 Tomahawk cruise missiles in 4 weeks of war with Iran, burning through the precision weapons at a rate that has alarmed some Pentagon officials and prompted internal discussions about how to make more available, said people familiar with the matter. I don't know about the Tomahawk, but I know that there's only one facility in the United States of America that manufactures the Patriot missile. And I think it's like
Stark Industries. I'm joking.
That's quite literally what it is. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure they only make like one a month. Like, it's an incredibly slow fucking process, and it's literally my fucking money, too. Give it back. Give it back. The Goyim want their money back. The missiles, which can be launched from Navy surface warships and submarines, have been a staple of U.S. military attacks since they were first used in combat in 1991 during the Persian Gulf War, but only a few hundred are manufactured each year. That's Do you know how many fucking drones the Iranians make? They probably
Like
make
500
10,000 a day or some shit.
Dude, they have drones ranging from 500 to like 10,000.
They also literally have more drones than they know what to do with.
Did you
What?
see the Iranian propaganda war video?
Which one?
It was like an American. On my Instagram, I don't think you've seen it. It's like a war. It's like a. You gotta see it because we're on this topic.
Oh, it is crazy.
I won't even say shit. I'll let you play it. It's not. It's I'll tell you which one.
God damn it! I gotta type in who.
It was actually at the top because you just searched me up.
Oh god damn it! Still. Trivv.
Be quick. It is. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Is that me? Oh my god.
Which one is that? Is it? I think it's the second one.
This one? This one?
Yeah, I think it's that one. I will have two videos about two different propaganda videos that have just circled the internet again.
Luigi.
Ron is dropping these diss track videos like a motherfucker. Here's the first one.
Sacrificed 160.
It's the one after that.
This one?
Yes. Well, breaking fucking news here is the second video that Iran posted.
Luigi!
This is just an Americanized That was what they war posted in propaganda the video caption. of their elite forces in the IRGC.
I saw this.
Okay, I didn't
one.
know if you saw that.
I saw before we even watched this. This isn't AI generated.
No.
This is like
That's real.
this is some shit that the U.S. does. Like when we like, you guys ever seen that? It's one from back in the day for Go Army where they had like the Black Hawks moving into the desert and they all rappel down the ropes and they have their night vision and there's
This is what I'm saying. They've been waiting to kill people on the fucking ground.
John Brown. John Brown.
Yo,
John
didn't
Brown.
they also say that they like are welcome? They're like, please come.
Yes,
please
they're
come.
like, look, we're gonna kill you when you come here.
Also,
You think
let me
this is
put
the
John.
game?
Let me
We're
put
gonna kill
John
you.
Brown on the cube. I think I have him now. Where is he? John Brown. John Brown.
Let's fucking go.
Johnny Brown. But Johnny Brown, folks. That's
The man with the
Johnny
plan,
Brown.
the
All right,
solution.
let's watch this.
I got all the propaganda. This is a crazy video. With AK-47s
Bismillah.
This is like US propaganda.
Yeah, this is U.S. propaganda style.
Brother, it's better.
I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. I guarantee it. Is this the John Wick soundtrack?
Yes.
Oh, I'm absolutely getting
TikTok
copyrighted.
added it to my sound when I posted the video.
I have to mute that.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, it's okay. I thought this was some fucking AI generated
warned you.
Iranian shit. I'm sorry that it has to be muted, guys.
I also should have warned you, so I didn't think about it. Not where we were.
Let's recreate this at laser tag. You said immediately arrested.
Yeah, brother, that video.
That is a fucking crazy propaganda video.
Yep.
I have them all on my page if you ever want to see them. I post them all every
By the way, if you're watching this pre-recorded on YouTube and it skipped the first half of that video, it's because it was playing the John Wick soundtrack, so it probably will get automatically cut from the video. That's why I muted it.
Oh, it doesn't?
Well, they'll give you an option. They'll say no monetization on this entire video or cut
cut
that
it out.
part.
Oh, okay.
So it's fine. What does that say? Death for something? Because it's also playing in the wrong fucking way. Death to die. Is that what he says? See, I told Avi he's got to make that fucking marquee go in the other way.
Yeah.
Whatever. Only one death to die. I think that's what that says, which is ridiculous. But anyway, so we are running out of fucking munitions, and we do not. Why can't y'all let Endemic finish a sentence? Y'all always cut him off with John Brown. Fuck you. Speak.
First off, no, fuck that.
Get him.
This is a grown ass man. If he wants to talk, he can talk. He chooses to stop when I start yelling John Brown.
I could keep talking. John Brown gets me hyped.
We love John Brown, folks.
John
We
If you
love.
want to fuck him, just say that.
Yeah, you say it. You say it right now, Caleb Mitchell 9134. I'm gonna tweak. All right. Exclusive. This is from Reuters. The U.S. can only confirm about a third of Iran's missile arsenal has been destroyed. I bet you that's still wrong. I bet you we've got like 10% of their
I
brother.
think they're lying about all of it.
They knew this day was coming for 47 years.
Yes.
I guarantee you,
Tunnels.
they've been hitting Israel successfully with like Soviet era missiles. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I don't even think they've tapped it. I think they sent one hypersonic Mach 4 missile just as like a, yo, check this out. And they were like,
Just so you know,
we've got so many more of these, bro. We're waiting till the Iron Dome goes down.
Oh,
Like,
the interceptors are failing at like fucking 80%.
oh, dude, I mean, it's like, imagine if like,
Hitting a bullet with a bullet midair.
if
Like,
if you were like if you had a group of archers who were shooting shit out of the sky, right? And on the other side, I'd be throwing rocks and waiting until they run out of arrows. And I'd be like, all right, now throw the fucking grenades, bro. Throw the fucking
Launch
grenades.
the catapults.
So
actually.
Canadian.
Oh, yeah, no, they're like the one the Canadians put their grenades in fucking soup cans. Sick bastards. Just kidding, we love that. Okay, the United States can only determine with certainty that it has destroyed about a third of Iran's vast missile arsenal in the U.S.-Israeli war on the country. I have a burp coming, forgive me. Ah! The status of around another third.
Did you forget you had company or something? What was that?
Yeah, just for a second, I forgot. That's pretty good though. The status of around another third is less clear, but bombings likely damaged, destroyed, or buried those missiles in underground tunnels and bunkers. Likely. Fuck you. If you don't know, I don't believe you. Oh, they're likely damaged. They're probably buried under the rubble. They're probably buried under the rubble.
We don't know how deep they are, but we definitely got them.
One of the sources said the intelligence was similar for Iran's drone capability, saying there was some degree of certainty about a third have been destroyed. Yeah, I guarantee you're right. Yeah, I bet a third of the Shahed drones have been destroyed in an intentional one-way suicide op. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's
You saw them hit the $5 million fucking piece of equipment and then the fucking $30 million helicopter right behind it.
Dude,
Those drones cost $500 each.
the Shaheds?
No, the ones they used, the ones on the video I saw.
Oh, okay,
They were
yeah,
like
no.
actual just drone, like Ukrainian drones. They flew into a fucking satellite dish that was worth like $5 million. And then there was another drone.
It was a radar, bro.
There was another drone circling the fucking base looking for anything expensive to blow up, and it was like, oh, a helicopter.
Dude, can we also talk about how cucked it is that like Trump said he was going to escort ships through the strait and he didn't have the balls to do it?
Oh, because they would
Like, because we don't have radar. They would have been fucking
would've
obliterated.
died.
They would have been obliterated, bro. Jesus Christ. All right, more. Now I think I've got some clips for you. All right, so now it's time for Donnie Diddle's kids to be telling us how he feels about this whole situation.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Donnie Diddle's kids? That's what I call them.
Adding that to my vernacular.
That's a good one.
Oh my God, Neander ape.
You ready? Oh yeah, that's a good one for
Neander monkey, but Neander.
Neander ape is a good one for MAGA folk. All right, you ready? Here we go.
We're winning so big, nobody's ever seen anything like we're doing in the Middle East with Iran. And they are negotiating, by the way, and they want to make a deal so badly, but they're afraid to say it.
They're afraid to say it. My fucking ass, dude. My fucking ass.
Because they figure they'll be killed by their own people. They're also afraid they'll be killed by us. There's never been a head of a country that wanted that job less than being the head of Iran.
Yeah, because fucking even you admitted, bro, that you didn't want to tell the reporters who you were negotiating with because you didn't want Israel to fucking kill them, which quite literally means that our objectives are entirely different. The Israelis want a total fail state from Iran. They don't want regime change. They want it to just suicide. They want it dead. Whereas you, Donnie Diddle's kids, you want a fucking off-ramp so badly because I know somewhere deep in your fucking brain, you know that people are not on board with this shit. And you want a third term. I don't think that you can get away with that if you keep this shit up. If you let everybody know that you are a literal fucking slave-minded cuck for Israel.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
We listen to some of the things they say. We hear them very clearly. They say, I don't want it. We'd like to make you the next supreme leader. What? No, thank you. I don't want it.
He's greasy as fuck.
Yeah, he's always drenched in sweat.
God, that looks...
All right, now here's one more. So you know how like they different MAGA Republicans, some of them call it a war, some of them call it a military operation, right? So they must have had an internal conversation with Donnie and were like, you got to stop calling it a war and start calling it a military operation, because calling it a war does not really have much approval. People don't approve of a war with Iran, but you could convince some people to support a military operation in Iran. This stupid turkey-necked fucking cracker quite literally comes out here and says, yeah, we're gonna stop calling it a war. People don't like that fucking word.
Yeah!
Check it out. Here we go.
Yeah! Yeah! That's what said again! Yeah! Hold on!
Hey, look at this nussy,
Turn
though.
me up, nephew! Oh, sorry.
Bro, look at his nussy. This, like, what is that? From this angle, this looks like an attachment on the underbarrel of an M16. Like, this looks like an M320.
I won't use the word war because they say if you use the word war, that's maybe not a good thing to do. They don't like the word war.
You should come out in the t-shirt.
Because you're supposed to get approval.
But you're supposed to get approval, like congressional approval to wage war. Listen to this shit again,
I
bro.
won't use the word war because they say if you use the word war, that's maybe not.
Also, I want to point out, this is not the fault of me. I don't know why, but the president of the United States has the worst fucking microphones of all time. Whether he's on the fucking plane or giving a speech, he's never loud
I
enough.
won't use the word war because they
Yeah.
say if you use the word war, that's maybe not a good thing to do. They don't like the word war because you're supposed to get approval. So I'll use the word military operation, which is really what it is. It's called a military decimation. But they don't.
He has said the word decimation a lot. I don't think he knows what that means. That means taking out a tenth of their military. Like, decimating, like, that was like a punishment for Roman legions when they would fail an operation, where they would line up like 100 of the Roman legion and they would kill the 10th man, go down the line and kill the 10th man. Decimation, it's in the fucking name. It doesn't mean obliteration, you dumb bastard. And also, I don't even think he knows what obliteration means, because he said we obliterated their nuclear fucking arsenal and we didn't.
They don't like the good publicity. They don't like to see us succeed.
No, not nuclear arsenal. Sorry, they're nuclear enrichment facilities. Meanwhile, now he's considering doing a fucking halo drop and getting our boys inside of the facility, which would just be a death trap.
They want to see our country fail. And also, what they really want is they want illegal immigrants to come in. Criminals, doesn't matter, because they want to get their votes. They think they're going to get their votes. And
Illegal immigrants can't vote, you fucking troglodyte.
we're not going to let this happen. We're not going to let our country be destroyed by these people.
Enemy within shit. Oh, we already covered that one. All right, now we got Caroline No Lip Leavitt, the dog looking ass slut.
But the president's
He's a
preference is
necrophiliac.
She's 28.
Exactly. She's my age.
She's
I
28.
wouldn't fuck that bitch with a dildo.
Bro, I wouldn't fuck her with his dick and you pushing. That is disgusting.
Ew, look at her.
But the president's preference is always
That's from
peace.
fucking
There
dead
does not
bodies.
need to be any more death and destruction. But if Iran fails to accept the reality of the current moment, if they fail to understand that they have been defeated militarily and will continue to be.
If they have been defeated militarily, what a pause, by the way. If they have been defeated militarily, why aren't we moving through the Strait of Hormuz?
Imagine that face over you.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't believe a fucking word
Stop.
until the Strait of Hormuz is open.
Yeah.
I don't.
You're right. Imagine that just hovering over you while you're getting fucked.
President Trump will ensure they are hit harder
But you're
than
right,
they have ever been hit before. President Trump does not bluff, and he is prepared to unleash hell. Iran should not miscalculate again. Their last miscalculation
Wait. Why would you unleash hell if they have been militarily defeated? That would imply that you're unleashing hell on only civilians. What the fuck do you mean? Dude, this is why I say, bro, and I need you to understand this, dude. I know one of you out there is a red hat wearing troglodyte. Brother, you're literally inferior subhuman vermin.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have rights. What the fuck is going on?
Cost them their senior leadership, their Navy, their Air Force, and their air defense system. Any violence beyond this
They
point...
had like 16 fucking, I think, what was it, F-22s, I think, whatever they flew in Top Gun, in the original Top Gun, F-16s? Whatever the fuck. Shit, they used to shoot down MiGs.
will be because the Iranian regime refused to understand they have already been defeated and refused to come to a deal.
Did you say that the Iranians refuse to understand that they have already been defeated? That's so fucking funny. What do they have? F-14 Tomcats and F-4 Phantoms? Yeah, shit from the 70s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a flex to have destroyed... Oh, they have Chinese aircraft.
They have F-7s.
They have F-7s. Oh.
They probably didn't get them.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, if the Iranians low-key still have some goated-ass shit and they send out a fighter jet and he pulls some Ghost of Kiev shit and shoots down a whole bunch of F-35s and then, like, escapes, it's over.
Also, RIP to that guy.
I don't think he was real.
I thought he wasn't either. Then I heard he was. Then I heard he wasn't. And then the Ukrainian government said he was.
Oh, well.
But he didn't do... So the lie was he didn't do what they said he did, but he did, like...
Some
sacrifices. So yeah, he sacrificed himself.
We sacrificed my life for Ukraine. All right, I got more for you. Iran says it has no plans for negotiations with the U.S. We already talked about that they turned down the 15-point peace plan. White House says Trump will unleash hell. We just listened to him say that. Trump aide says that he wants a speedy end to the Iran war. That's Steve Witkoff. Let's hear it.
I can report to you today
This guy's a fucking traitor, dude.
that we have, along with your foreign policy team, presented a 15-point action list that forms the framework for a peace deal.
Yeah, the Iranians took that shit and wiped their ass with it.
This has been circulated.
And by the way, we went through the 15-point peace plan yesterday. Everything in that was shit that they had already agreed to in the Iran nuclear deal under Barack Obama, where it was like, yeah, we're going to enrich our uranium for like power, but not past this level because that could be used for a nuke, and we're not going to be creating nuclear weapons. Guys, the former Ayatollah, the one who's dead, that motherfucker was anti-nuke because of how religious he was. And if you think about it, I genuinely think he was kind of like a pussy compared to whoever must be left. Because now whoever's left is like, yeah, low-key, we should make a nuke.
And then
we should make a nuke.
Twice.
So that next line about what this guy's about to say is insane.
Related through the Pakistani government.
Oh yeah.
First off,
Pakistan is the intermediary in this. Go ahead.
Why would you believe anything they have to say? First off,
the Pakistanis also threaten to nuke India every other day. I mean, so does India back and forth. But like, why are the Pakistanis your fucking mediators?
First off, he said circulated through the Pakistani government. They got that 25-page. Come on,
that's ridiculous.
Acting as the mediator, and this has resulted in strong.
Yeah, what if Pakistan low-key just like
what if they
allies?
What if they bait a bunch of like government officials to come to a meeting? And then they tell Iran, like, hey.
Yeah, red wedding shit. They're like, take us down, bro. We don't care. We're down for it.
That shit. Go ahead.
Positive messaging in talks, as you just indicated to the press. But these are sensitive diplomatic discussions, and you have directed us to maintain confidentiality.
Sir, gas is $7 in the city.
That's what I'm saying. The physical fucking stopgap hasn't hit yet. The market's reacted. The physical fucking shit has not hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit all the food soon too.
It's everywhere. It's in everything. It's in every even in shit it's not in.
I can say this. We will see where things lead, and if we can convince Iran that this is the inflection point with no good alternatives for them, other than more death and destruction. We have strong signs that this is a possibility, and if a deal happens, it will be great for the country of Iran.
I unironically just do not believe a single fucking word that comes out of the mouth of anybody who is in the Trump regime. Like, I just can't. All right, so Trump has revealed what the gift was. Remember when he was like, they gave me a massive present. Now, he's going to make, that present was letting, I think, 8 ships pass through the Strait of Hormuz, 8 oil tankers. The problem is, not a single fucking one of them was an American oil tanker. Like, and he's just going to pretend like it was.
They said to show you the fact that we're real and solid and we're there, we're going to let you have 8 boats of oil, 8 boats, 8 big boats of oil. This was 2 days ago. And they'll sail up tomorrow. That was 3 days ago. And I didn't think much about it.
Go back.
And then I watched.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Please.
About it. And then I watched and.
Wait, leave it.
That's a great shot. That's a great fucking shot.
No, don't you change it.
He literally looks like he's shitting his fucking pants. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. He's got monkey lips, bro.
Where are the monkeys?
I didn't think much about it. And then I watched the news and they said, a very good anchor actually. Happened to be Fox.
Happened to be Fox!
Go back.
Clip that.
Happened to be Fox. A very good anchor, actually. Happened to be Fox.
Of course it was, dude.
Happened to be Fox.
But I watched it, and he said, something's unusual happening. There are 8 boats that are going right up the middle of the Hormuz Strait. 8 big tankers are going loaded up with oil right through. And I said, well, I guess they were right, and they were real, and I think they were Pakistani flagged. Yes. And
yeah, so the Iranians are letting Pakistan let their oil flow, not fucking American oil tankers, you stupid bastard.
I said, well, I guess we're dealing with the right people. And actually, they then apologized for something they said, and they said, we're going to send 2 more boats. What? And it ended up being 10 boats. All right, I hope I haven't screwed up your negotiations, but I thought it was appropriate to say because I did.
Oh, I bet you this shit wasn't public. I bet you this was private, and they were like, let's keep this secret. If you tell anybody, we're immediately not letting any more fucking boats through because we don't want people to think we're pussy. I guarantee you that's what's going on.
The other day by saying.
Thank you, Mr. Chinese spy.
They're going to give us a present.
All right, a couple more for you. I know we got a lot of links here, but we're almost going to finish. There we go. Trump let 10 ships pass through the Strait of Hormuz. I want you to see this Iranian successful strike on the Negev facility where the Israelis make their white phosphorus, which is what they've been dropping all over Lebanon. Hold on. Let me make that better. Much better. This is a good thing, guys. I understand. I don't think that any civilians were actually killed in this explosion, but what it is going to do is it's going to make the Israelis have to actually use their ground troops if they want to invade Lebanon, rather than just massacring civilians with fucking white phosphorus. Now,
we're dropping apartment buildings.
Yeah, if you don't know this, the Israelis have been destroying all of the bridges that connect like North and South Lebanon because they don't want the civilians to be able to escape. It's actually fucking insane, dude. These people are straight up. It's a psychopathic nation.
I saw that this morning that they're blowing the bridges.
Iran's attack force U.S. troops. Wait, hold on. Iran's attacks force U.S. troops to work remotely. Oh, I don't know why the fuck I have that article queued up. At least 3 congressional Republicans, including Chair of the House and Senate Armed Forces, are hinting strongly that a ground operation in Iran is planned and could potentially be underway soon. Senate Armed Service Chair Roger Wicker said, asked about what Rogers said about not getting enough info on Iran, says, quote, "Let me put it this way. I can see why he might have said that." Oh, about like a ground invasion. Yeah, no, I do think a ground invasion is completely imminent, and the only other option would be nuclear strikes.
As somebody who's prior service, I can give you this information. The 82nd Airborne doesn't go anywhere unless they have ready to deploy orders and they're actually going to do something. So they're not special forces, but the 82nd Airborne is like the precursor to sending in Delta Force.
Well, also, if you were to correct me if I'm wrong here, if you were to send in special forces, you would not tell the world you were sending.
Oh, absolutely not.
They might already be there.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So, fun fact, a lot of people don't know this. Whatever unit is being deployed is actually open information to the public because a lot of like family members may not have direct contact with soldiers in certain moments, so they make it public information. So the reason why like our news agencies have to release like, oh, the 82nd Airborne, the 106th, the 111th, or whatever is going somewhere is because after like a couple weeks, you could just Google it.
Yeah. You got to make sure that these fucking people don't find out that their son is deployed through like a fucking article, you know? What is this? The Royal United Services Institute estimate Israel is days away from running out of arrow interceptors. Oh, I heard about this. The days are like remarkable. Or what does it say? You can find the exact day that they think their shit is going to run out of ammo, where I believe it was I believe like today is the day that the U.S. runs out of interceptors like in the Middle East. And then on April 6th, which is what Trump just said, that was when the bombing would continue. That's the day that Israel runs out of their like David Sling response.
It turns out hitting a rocket with another rocket midair is hard.
Yeah, especially if you are firing $1.6 million rockets and they're firing $30,000 Shahed drones. It's fucking insane. I think the reality is neither Israel nor the United States have sufficient munitions, either offensive or defensive, for a war that lasts weeks into months. Yeah, that makes sense. Thousands of Marines to arrive in CENTCOM the same day as Trump's Iran deadline. Jesus Christ, dude.
Have you ever showed the geographical map of Iran?
I don't think so. Like a topographical one? Yeah. Oh, it's just a mountain fortress.
It's literally...
Have you ever looked at the mountain? You've ever looked at the capital of Persia?
No.
You should look where the capital of Persia is. Where it used to be.
Where? In the mountains?
In the mountains.
Mountain region in the country.
Trump getting daily Iran war sizzle reel instead of blowing stuff. No shot. What is this?
I think we're going to end it. I can't tell you for sure.
Turn up his volume. That old dotard.
We've won this. We think we're going to end it. I can't tell you for sure. You know, I don't like to say this. We've won this. This war has been won.
Dude, he's literally having his George W. Bush mission accomplished moment every day. Every day since day 2. And we're like approaching a fucking full month.
The only one that likes to keep it going is the fake news. I mean, the New York Times, you read the New York Times.
Oh,
it's like,
brother.
We're not winning a war where they have no Navy and they have no Air Force and they have no nothing.
They never did.
Is it, hey, chat, is it like a good sign when the president is like, I swear we're winning? Like, is that a good sign?
First off,
why don't you believe me? We're winning.
Everyone's saying we're losing, but we're not, I swear.
The Viet Cong.
I need 200 million.
The Viet Cong never had an Air Force, a Navy. They didn't even have special forces. You know what the Viet Cong had? They had a bunch of farmers with AK-47s hitting the rice paddies. Because guess what you can do with an AK-47? You can submerge that bitch in water and pull it out. Still
You can
shoot it.
submerge that bitch in peanut butter, okay, and it will still fire, and that's real. I've seen that video. I'm sure some of you have. Yeah, no, dude. Listen, my dad didn't fight the NVA. My dad fought the Viet Cong, and he all the time was like, they were a superior fighting force. We might have killed a lot more of them, but that was because we were dropping fucking napalm on them. But when it came to like ground combat, those motherfuckers were unkillable.
I don't know if you guys know this, but fighting in the mountains in 200 pounds of gear.
Oh my God.
It's not fun.
Oh Jesus.
I was in Missouri. The altitude there changes just a little bit above New York. And I'll tell you like this, nigga, I was tired.
I believe it, dude. My dad said that he went, it was eight months straight in Vietnam where it didn't stop raining.
Absolutely.
8 months straight, every single day.
Oh, this
and then we found out that was called Operation Popeye, and we were manufacturing monsoons. What? All right, let's let the pedophile Fuhrer finish his little talk.
And we literally have planes flying over Tehran and other parts of their country. They can't do a thing about it.
Really? Because they shot down an F-35 a couple of days ago, you stupid bastard. We talked about this the other day. The Army has increased the enlistment age to 42, and they relaxed rules on recruiting drug convicts, and they also limited the marijuana restrictions. So this is because they're absolutely gearing up for a fucking draft, and I'm telling you that as soon as Pete Hegseth says that they're welcoming trans people back into the military, here comes the draft, folks.
Breaking news, Tiger Woods almost died.
Thank God. All right, and then
car crash.
Oh, well, that kind of tracks. Almost died. Who gives a fuck?
Mothers out there
We watched this before when it first came out, but I want to give you a reminder.
are worried that we're
Also, why is she mogging me? Why is she like mewing?
going to have a draft, that they're going to see their sons get.
Wait, listen to this from the top, guys, because Maria Bartiromo's question is what matters the most. Listen to what she asks.
Mothers out there are worried that we're going to have a draft, that they're going to see their sons get in, and daughters get involved in this. What do you want to say about the president's plans for troops on the ground? As we know, it's been largely an air campaign up until now.
It has been, and it will continue to be, and President Trump wisely does not remove options off of the table. I know
the option she asked about is a fucking draft, dude.
a lot of politicians
I'm 15 and scared. God!
like to do that quickly, but the
It is not normal for a press secretary to announce war plans.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. Oh, look at that pause. We got another good pause here.
The president, as commander-in-chief, wants to continue to assess.
She almost said escalate. She wanted to say escalate this conflict, and we might need more troops.
I feel like she fucked black dudes in college.
Probably.
The success of this military operation. It's not part of the current plan right now, but the president, again, wisely keeps his options on the table.
Mothers out.
Wisely keeps his options on the table, bro. And the question was about a fucking draft.
Yeah.
All right, now we've got Caroline No Lip Levitt again saying that Trump is keeping the prices of goods high, and he's doing wars because he loves you.
Or do you have a follow-up?
Yes,
sure, go ahead.
Second question. In my reporting, I speak a lot to young voters, many of whom voted for President Trump for the first time in 2024, hoping to have no more wars and to have lower prices. Now, with the war taking place and with gas prices going up, curious what President Trump's message would be to those voters who kind of swung into his coalition in 2024, but maybe don't feel the administration's going as they had expected.
President Trump is doing this for you. He's doing this for young people, so that.
Bro, this is like that abusive father who like beats his kids and then says, "I'm doing this because I love you." You know, like I'm doing this to make you strong. Why did you make me do this? You know? What?
It's a good pause.
Oh, another great pause. I'm starting to think it has nothing to do with us. And it's just like if you freeze frame on Caroline Leavitt, she's fucking hideous.
Let it go for 5 seconds and pause it.
Right.
We are no longer threatened by a rogue terrorist regime in the Middle East that seeks to kill.
No way.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
No way.
It just doesn't matter when you pause it.
She's definitely pregnant, by the way.
She is pregnant.
Oh, I know she is, but you can definitely see it all in her face.
Yeah.
The brave men and women who serve in our country in the Middle East, many of them young people themselves.
Someone in the chat said, "You are like Papa."
Young men and women who serve this country honorably in uniform and have been threatened, killed, and maimed by the rogue Iranian terrorist.
Yo, here's the thing.
What Iranian terrorists?
Iran has never attacked the United States, but what their claim is that all those roadside bombs, all those suicide bombers, all the Taliban, all of Al-Qaeda, all of it was Iran, which is like, hey, give credit where credit is due. The Iraqis they were making them shits themselves. That was some regular fucking Iraqi who grabbed a pot and a bunch of nails and was like, I'm making a bomb. I'm putting it on the road and I'm making a bomb.
So for those who didn't know, I was a combat engineer in the military, right? So they trained us. And I was trained by guys who went over to the Middle East and like really experienced that shit. Do you guys know, I said this to him before, they used to take piano wire, right? So the reason why
I knew this.
You know this?
I know this.
I know a drill sergeant. I don't know what he is now. I don't even know if he's still in. His name was Drill Sergeant Stahl. If you're watching this, fuck you. I don't like you. But me and him argued in basic training. Like he called me a bitch and everything. I was like, bitch, I'll fuck you up. And we went back and forth for a minute. Anyways, he told me that the reason why, well, I knew this. The reason why the U.S. military, what they're going to tell you is they stop using Humvees overseas and they'll use them at like guard bases and shit. They said it was because they were ineffective for like the Middle East, for sands and shit. Wrong. They stopped using them because the front of those bitches fold in like paper. So they would stretch piano wire with a crank and stretch it across underpasses from pole to pole. So then when like gunners are going, they knew the measurement.
Oh my God, they were just cutting their heads clean
off.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Then if they really wanted to get spicy, they would wrap them and take like 10 of them, wrap them and do like a daisy chain.
Yeah.
Stretch them and then fold the front end of a Humvee in.
Oh my God, bro. Could you imagine being like 19 years old, deployed to a nation you've never fucking heard of, and there's like no resistance, and then your boy just gets his head sliced off by
Even
a
worse,
fucking piano wire?
The opening at the top of a Humvee, so big, head just falls right in.
Oh shit, you're right, because of the turret gun. The head just drops right in. Oh my God, that's so fucked up. They should put that in a movie. What?
5 quarts of blood.
All right, I don't like how you know that.
Regime for 47 years. President Trump finally had the courage to step up and do what's right by our national security, our homeland security. As for the temporary short-term fluctuation in gas prices, the president has said once these combat operations are over, this administration is going to continue to unleash American energy dominance. We're continuing to do that every day. And
dude, does she think that she ends the war and then the next day gas prices go back to what they were beforehand? Like, no, this is permanent. The effect that you just did, like, the oil market is going to take literally 10 years to kind of be able to reset back to where it was if Trump withdrew right now. And he's not gonna.
They already announced that we're past that point.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be 15, 20 years.
There's no recovering it.
No, this is the new norm, guys. When you go to the gas pump and you see how expensive that gas is, that's the cheapest it's going to be for a long time. The same way that every fucking summer when it's scalding hot, this is the coldest summer for the rest of your life, bro, because of fucking global warming.
Man, go outside and burn this shit down.
Oh, he's taking fat bong rips. That's what he's doing.
We're going to see prices at the pump go back down, just as we have over the past year because of this president. And don't think for 1 second if the Democrats had their way, gas prices would be as they were under the previous administration, the Biden administration, record highs. This president is keeping them as low as he can during this short-term combat operation. And
short-term combat operation. They're done calling it a fucking war. All right, only a few more links for you. How popular is the Iran war? It's got to be really unpopular. 53.8% of Americans oppose the war. 39.3% support it. I guarantee you, if you calculated this, like 100% of these people are MAGA Republicans.
You know, like 66% of the country supports the abolishment of ICE, the complete removal.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on how you ask the poll. Like, if you ask people if they support mass deportation, they'll say yes. But if you ask them if they would choose mass amnesty or mass deportation, they almost entirely always choose mass amnesty. Dude, look how, oh my God, look at that. That's diabolical. Trump's approval hits a new 36% low as fuel prices surge amid Iran war. Reuters and ISPOS poll founds. Let's see. 62%. What was the question?
Fuck yeah.
Adults nationwide. 62% disapprove and only 36% approve, and that's plummeting down.
We can get that number higher.
Well, you want that lower. You know what you really want?
Disapprove.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, you want his approval rating to plummet.
Like 10%.
No, that will never happen. But the end game is 29.
I thought 25.
Between 29 and 25 is you're never coming back from that. That's fucking over unless you're like discovered a new element.
Oh no,
that could be mined. 25, yeah.
I knew it was somebody. Yeah,
Nixon at 25.
Because he was hovering.
Oh my God! Look at this. Here's an even worse poll. Do you approve of how the president is handling the economy? He's at a 29% approval for handling the economy. And here's the thing, guys. Unfortunately, this is a nation of like greedy little fucking piglets who literally care more about the economy than like raping children and waging war. So like if you want him to stop having support, it has to be through the economy. It has to be through like direct, it has to affect these people personally. You know what I'm saying?
And the only way that's going to do that is their pockets.
Yep, it's the only fucking way. All right, a couple more here. What is this? Democrats have now flipped 30 seats. It's a blue wave. Democrats have now flipped 30 seats in special elections since Trump won, while the Republicans have not flipped a single one, including, and we talked about this last video, Mar-a-Lago is now a blue district.
Don't vote just for anybody, though.
Oh, yeah.
Then we end up with Gavin Newsom's.
Do not vote blue no matter who. Vote blue, but make sure you know who, okay? This is why I remember I showed you that video of Gavin Newsom where he was saying, he was like, I revere the state of Israel. Banned from the chat. Immediately, blacklisted from the chat. No!
Also, Gavin Newsom, when you read what are PACs? What is money?
That's interesting.
Life? You know,
that's
like,
it's interesting.
Really, it's an interesting
Now that you bring up
question.
APAC, that's interesting.
APAC, I'm trying to remember. What was APAC again?
Oh, this one's important. At least 40% of Russia's oil export capacity halted. So here's the thing. We hate, of course, I hate the fucking Russian horde and I want their economy to crash, but this will affect global markets, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter where your oil is or whose oil it is. It's on the global market. So when the Russians lose 40% of their oil capacity, that's going to affect the price of oil no matter what. Literally, guys, I think that we're entering the resource war, which is a thing from Fallout.
I was just about to say.
We're entering the
water wars.
Water. Once we've either like conquered all of the oil or like the oil is like kind of rendered useless and we've like moved into solar and nuclear and shit, there will be a fight for the water, especially these fucking clankers need water?
Yeah. Do you know when I know?
Why does a clanker need water? What is it, thirsty?
Do you know when I know that the world's falling apart?
Solar power's the only way.
When I start seeing people gather buckets of water out of the Hudson.
Oh shit! Oh god, dude!
You know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, well,
people start like dying of thirst. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to purify
fresh water sources. Any local fresh water.
They're gonna try to purify the water out of the Hudson and just fucking.
You probably could.
No, absolutely not.
You could. I've seen people purify worse water. You would need a lot of shit. You couldn't just boil it.
Brother,
you would need a lot of shit.
Brother, there's so much dead. First off.
Oh, I know.
This is.
My daddy did that.
I've seen people purify mountain water that may have just been stagnant for a couple days.
And it still made him sick?
Absolutely. You think purifying this is going to stop something?
Maybe.
No, you're fucked. You're growing a third leg.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I mean,
I already got one. Ew, big dick guy, me.
A lot of this country's water that doesn't come from a like spring or aquifer gets purified. It's like our own shit and piss anyway.
Yeah, dude, I love drinking my shit and piss. All right. So that's bad. That's bad. And then we've got, oh, this one's funny. Iran-linked hackers breached the FBI director's personal email, fucking Kash Patel's email, and then immediately the FBI puts out a $10 million reward on whoever can find who the hacker is. That is a show of weakness. The fact you're like, hey, we'll give you $10 million if you can help us. You're the FBI. You're the FBI.
First off, the FBI doesn't have jurisdiction outside the United States. Let's clarify that.
Yeah.
Right now. Second off, a hacker group in Iran already clarified we did that shit. We just saw it in the video.
Yeah, they showed that in the propaganda.
So what that is the way that Republicans try to fearmonger you, right? They make you like, we'll give you $10 million so you don't think we fucked up. We're gonna catch who did this, and then it's gonna fade into the darkness.
Yeah. Let's read a little bit of this. Iran-linked hackers on Friday claimed they had accessed FBI Director Kash Patel's personal email inbox, publishing photographs of the director and other documents to the internet. Iran, if you're hearing me, wallahi, please drop nudes of Kash Patel on the timeline. I need to see Kash Patel.
I don't think I want to see that.
I do.
I don't want to see that.
Are you kidding me, bro?
What if it's crooked like his nose?
Ooh, yeah, no, it's probably. I bet you it moves on its own too. All right, let's pretend I didn't say that one. Let's keep on reading here. On their website, the hacker group called Handala Hack Team said Patel, quote, will now find his name among the list of successfully hacked victims. The hackers published a series of personal photographs of Patel sniffing and smoking cigars, riding an antique convertible, and making a face while taking a picture of himself in the mirror with a large bottle of rum. Jesus Christ, bro. That should be alarming in and of itself to every single person in the regime. If you can get the FBI direct and also his personal email, is crazy. That's fucking hilarious. The fact they didn't even get his business email, they were like, no, we got your person,
my God,
bro.
they got his girlfriend's.
Oh, they got everything, bro. They got everything.
Everything.
All right, now this is funny. We're nearing towards the end here, guys. I want you to see how the Republicans have lost their base of support. This is at a CPAC event. Listen to this shit.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
How many of you
would like to see impeachment hearings? No. That was the wrong answer. Let me try it again.
Wait,
How many
also,
of you
is
would
that Brandon Herrera?
What the? Run that back. That's crazy.
That's the AK guy.
like to see impeachment hearings? No.
He did it again, bro. He did it twice.
Give him another.
How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings?
Oh, hold on, pause it. Shout out to whatever white guy yelled again.
Oh, yeah, Aaron.
That dude had, hey, the dick on that dude. Hey, take that shit home to Santa Claus. That motherfucker said, nah. Woo! Bitch,
let's hear it the second time again. Hold on.
Try it again. How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No.
Woo! Bro, he got some nuts.
I want to see how he finishes. How do you move on from
Oh my
that?
God, look at the pause.
I know, great pause.
Oh.
Oh.
Can someone bring some coffee out for the
Yeah,
people
no,
in seat
that's
back?
the, I know.
We've got to keep this House majority. How many of you agree with that?
Dude, I'm telling you, the people at that event are actual slave-minded cattle.
Yeah,
that's
what
like
the fuck is that?
That's slave shit. Where it's like, no, wrong answer. Do it the other way. That's cattle. That's cattle.
Do you know that's not the first time?
I can't.
Do you guys know that's not the first time that they did this?
When did they do this?
So there was a woman, and she came out, and she was like, "How do you feel about Donald? Say yay." If
Oh, it was Megyn Kelly. It was Megyn Kelly.
Say yay if Donald Trump handled the Epstein files, and they're
Yeah,
like,
how many of you are
"Boo!"
satisfied with the Epstein files? And they were like, boo. She's like, oh, wait, no, hold on.
No, I wasn't. Do that again.
Dude, no, that's so crazy. This is the thing, guys. This is why I do actually believe that we're
I'm
winning.
going crazy.
The brainwash.
No, I'm
Say
going
it.
crazy.
Let her out. Let her out.
I can't. I'll get you banned.
All right. Well, when you get to that point, bite your hand
Don't
like
say-
an
don't say-
Okay,
autistic
you know,
kid.
you know what? Okay, you know the tweet where it's like I really start to understand why like Landon just shot motherfuckers.
And
Hey there, you! Yeah, you! You tired of your boring, plain old wardrobe? Do you want to stand out in the crowd? You want to make heads turn?
all right. Okay.
Yeah, I was referencing a tweet. I wasn't saying any personal opinions.
All right. Listen, gang. That
Run
is.
the ad again?
Huh?
They-
You know what? Yeah, that is all the links I had for you. So I'm gonna run the fucking ad, and then we're gonna wrap it up here. But
Donald Trump says the hard.
Hey there, you! Yeah, you! You tired of your boring, plain old wardrobe? Do you want to stand out in the crowd? You want to make heads turn, jaws drop, and hearts skip a beat? Well, have I got the deal of the century for you? ValentiVideos.myshopify.com is here with the merch explosion that'll blow your socks off and change your life. Check it out. We've got exclusive gear from the cutting edge of fashion. T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and much more that'll make you be thinking, well, hell, where'd you get that? And guess what? You can get yours right now with just one click. That's right. Don't wait. Act now, and you can be a proud owner of the hottest merch on the planet. Whether you're looking to chill out, stand out, or just feel like $1,000,000, we've got something for you. And hey, I know what you're thinking, but what about the price? Well, let me tell you, these prices are so low that you'd think we were giving it away for free. Now, get ready to rock the best merch in town. And check out ValentiVideos.myshopify.com for your destination to greatness. I'll see you there, friend. Hurry up.
Chris Valenti Videos is not responsible for any sudden increase in class consciousness that may occur as a result of wearing this merch. If you find yourself beginning to deeply care for your fellow person, quickly continue to wear all products from Valenti Videos as your empathy grows. Drinking from Valenti Videos mugs may invoke a quiet sense of awe for the entirety of humanity as you decide to dedicate the rest of your living existence to the betterment of those who have less than you. Also, you may get a brief but meaningful stiffy. Please enjoy Valenti Videos responsibly.
All right, guys, thank you very much. That's all I got for you in today's Valenti VOD. If you're here live, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. If you're watching this pre-recorded, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing, and it helps me immensely. It was a long video today. Do me one last favor. Click that video right over there. It's a banger, and I know bangers. Hell yeah. All right, chat. Where did they go? I don't know who you're talking about. Who are you talking about? $10. Grandpa's oil change business is over. We can't afford the oil up in Canada. Jesus fucking Christ, that blows. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed my green screen friends. Those were AI generated. They were not real. They were never here. Yeah. All right. Other than that, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to get that video posted. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. We're probably going to do a military operation tonight. All right. All right, guys. Later. Bye-bye.